Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about some crayfish. I actually happen to have one myself now, so I'll be a little bit of some help. Just before I do start though, I'd like to say that a lot of the pictures I'm going to get today are from Google and from Instagram. I'll show you the Instagram in a second, and I'll credit the person that I'm friends with there. He's got some great pictures, and some of them are going to be mine as well, my little Lorenzo. So here's his Instagram here, and the rest will be some of his pictures. So CPO, or Mexican dwarf crayfish, as you may have heard them be called, need a minimum tank size of 10 gallons, and their KL level is considered to be moderately hard. They need a 68 to 77 Fahrenheit for their temperature, and they need about 6.5 to 8 pH. I would suggest being on the higher side because the calcium they need for their molting. Dwarf crayfish max out at 5 centimeters or 2 inches long, and they are native to both Mexico and the southern United States. They live mainly in streams and small rivers, although dwarf crayfish can be found in shallow ponds and lakes, as they do prefer slow currents. CPO lifespan is 2 to 3 years, kept in aquariums, but like most pets, there are longer reported cases. These orange crayfish are omnivores and can be some hungry little beggars, eating anything they can get those little pinchers on. I feed mostly crab cuisine and algae wafers. When deciding on what live food to feed, remember that they are slow and getting their hands on what's dying usually or at the bottom of the tank. I'd suggest stuff like blackworms and brine shrimp, as well as snails, because the calcium again is going to help. They also benefit from blanched veggies like cucumber and zucchini and shelled peas. I do take my extra eggshells and try to wash them out really thoroughly with boiling water so that I can put them in the tank or in the filter, so they can get some extra calcium from that. If I don't do either of these things though, then I will add some calcium powder to the water. Or sometimes I'll swish his food in it. Doesn't really work. These mini Larry lobsters breed without ease just as long as you have the water good and you have a CPO of a different gender. Then the female carries the eggs and babies anywhere from 3 to 4 weeks, and 20 to 40 eggs is what you should get depending on the temperature of the aquarium. They also do need a cave. These little orange crayfish were brought into the hobby during the late 1990s, and some men from the Netherlands, I guess, returned from Mexico and brought them home, added them to their home aquarium, and started breeding them. You need to keep the molts in there too when they do finally shed their exoskeleton, because they need to eat it. Extra calcium, once again. I don't know if I mentioned that. Last two things I learned is they like being pet, as you can see in these photos, and that they need something to climb out on so they can come out of the water. That's it for me tonight. I'm tired as heck. I'm gonna see you guys later. Have a good night.